All right, the Seattle Seahawks just got a triple dose of good news just when they needed it most after this just crazy loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If you're new to the channel, we are Detroit Lions fans, but this channel is fully dedicated to teams that get overlooked by the national media, and they just don't get talked about enough, and we think the Seattle Seahawks are going to be a really good team. This is one loss. They're going to be just fine. We've been talking about you for a couple of years now, and just like you. Shouldn't say that, but we do. Okay, we do. So, good news number one, getting some guys back. When everyone else seems to be losing guys, you've kind of lost some guys, and now you're getting them back. Witherspoon and DeMarcus Lawrence, they're going to practice this week, middle of the end of the week. No designation yet, but the plan is for them to practice at some point, middle to late in the week, and we'll take it from there. Okay, perfect. So this tells me a couple things that when we knew this, but it's not. These aren't season enders. These aren't just going to linger. It's just like, hey, let's start getting these guys back. Here we are, ready to go, and love that. So it's like, hey, we're going to experience injuries, but we just don't want them to be season enders. We can do a couple weeks here and there. So look for those guys. Devin Witherspoon, DeMarcus Lawrence coming back. The other good news, PFF came out and after this week and ranked some different rookies. And your rookie, Nick Emanwari, stood out at safety, and this dude is just unbelievable. And so to see kind of the PFF numbers, again, PFF's not everything, but they do a good job of like taking all kinds of different measurables and kind of putting it together, and you can see like, yeah, this dude's playing well all across the board. And he was, did I just say that? Strong across the board. Did I see that, or did they just, I don't know. It's crazy. Across the board, putting up a PFF run rank of 73, 65 as a pass rusher, no big deal, and 80 in coverage, perfect. So good news number one, you got guys coming back. Good news number two, Emanwari, some rookies are only getting better. Good news number three is these two guys together here, and I think you just have to now it comes to a point where it's like, all right, Clint Kubiak, you're calling great games, man. You just are. Sam Darnold, I love it. And now they both made some mistakes, but at the end of the day, you come into this season just be like, I think Sam Darnold's pretty good. I think Clint Kubiak can do this. Can he? I think he can. I don't know. Maybe. And it's just like the answers are done. Same thing for the Detroit Lions. They're going to lose coordinators. What's that look like? Ben Johnson, he's really good. We don't have to talk about it anymore. You've got Clint Kubiak, Sam Darnold, offense rolling. Love to see it. Along with this, and a bonus good news, is that Jackson Smith-Njigba, same thing. What do we got? Is Cooper Kupp going to be the man? Jackson Smith-Njigba? Who's going to take over? Who's going to do this? He finished the day with 8 catches, 132 yards, and a touchdown. JSN may have a legitimate shot at making All-Pro, and I 100%, I agree with that fully. He is, again, PFF came out with like just All-Pro through a quarter of the season who's in there, and it's Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jackson Smith-Njigba, right? So it's like, yes, outstanding. And so offensively, questions have been answered. You're getting some guys back. And then also, too, really, and this is the hard part about the NFL, is like the week, it does feel like, oh, man, let one slip away. What are we doing? This isn't good. What do we do? It's like, hold on. Let me show you this here real quick. Hold on. Okay. If you look at the standings, AFC or NFC East, Eagles lost. So, okay, a little bit. And then the West, I mean, look at that. All right. Game behind the Niners. After all that, 3-2. I think also, too, it's painful to admit. I don't know why it's painful to admit, because I think you just never really want to fully take them seriously in the NFC, but the Buccaneers are really good. It's like, dang it. If I'm a Seahawks fan, if I'm a Lions fan, I'm like, all right, I'm rolling Niners, Rams, Eagles. Yeah, that's it. That's the tough teams. And it's like, nope, throw the Buccaneers in there. They're really good. And I think that just was like a bummer, man. Lions, Packers. Packers straight up have a really easy schedule coming up. So look for them to rattle off 3 in a row, be sitting there, 5-1. Buccaneers 4-1, man. They're a good team. So go back here though. This is the good news is from an outsider's perspective. I know what it's like to have your team and you let one get away, or you thought you played well, or it's the one you really wanted and you want to be 4-1 100%. But man, all in all, sitting just fine. Okay, another thing. Seahawks next game is against the Jags, which I love it because I still don't think we fully take them seriously, the Jaguars. And they came off a big emotional victory. Like, this is just a perfect spot for Seattle. And then you play the Texans at home. The Texans aren't good, just simply are not good. So you've got an opportunity here. This is a huge game against the Jags because nobody fully believes in the Jags yet. It's an opportunity to go in, beat them, and then you've got the Texans. So you can get back 2 wins right here, be 5-2, or 5-2, 5-2. What more do you want? And then you've got Commanders, Cardinals, Rams, Titans. Love seeing that. Vikings. No one's fully on board with the Vikings. Falcons. Let me pull this up so you can see it here. Yeah, this stretch right here, these 2 games. And that's the thing. It's like, all right, if we're a good team, we'll bounce back. If we're not, then we're not, and we'll find out real quick. But your offensive firepower is too good for you to just be like, we couldn't figure it out or we couldn't get it going. You know what I mean? So I love that. You've got the quarterback, you got the coach, you've got the playmakers. And defensively, he's a defensive-minded coach. We'll get this figured out. But I think at the end of the day, it's okay to just be like, you know what? 2 things are true here. Buccaneers are good, and we kind of screwed up a little bit. It's not one thing. It was just the Bucs are a good team, and you don't think of them as a good team, I guess. And that's what kills you. It's like if the Lions come in and beat you, it's like, all right, you wouldn't have been as upset, but the Bucs are a good team. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, again, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this is all about teams that get overlooked by the national media, and we just love talking about Seattle. Never been to Seattle. One day. Never been. It's gray and rainy there, though. I don't like that. I don't know. One day I'll get there. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll see all of you on the next one.